The episode starts with Malhar Sarkar saying Gunnuji wants to talk to us. Gunnuji apologizes for his sins. He says, "It was my sin to trust wrong people. You beat me with a slipper, but do not separate me from my people." Dwarka Bai signs Malhar Sarkar. Malhar Sarkar says, "Do not say this. You are my son-in-law." Gunnuji says, "Forgive me and permit me to return to Darbar." Malhar Sarkar says, "You can get forgiven, but you have to prove your honesty and determination. You got out of everyone's hearts. You have to earn the lost faith and win their hearts. I leave this decision to Devi Ahilya. She has to take this decision." Gunnuji goes to Devi Ahilya. She says, "I would say that you stay as a son-in-law. Enjoy here as a guest." Malhar Sarkar says, "Decision is taken." Malhar Sarkar says, "I am leaving for mission today. I am sure that you both will handle the Darbar well. It will give a new direction to the Rajya." Sujaudola signs his goons. They enter the village and beat the people. The man runs and asks Mukhiaji to run away. Goons torture the villagers. Gangoba says, "Chambal village Mukhia has come to meet you." Mukhia Santram comes there. Santram complains about the dacoits. He says the assets, women respect and people's lives are in danger. Khanderao says, "Don't worry, I will take some action on this matter." Santram leaves. Khanderao asks Gangoba about the army unit. Gangoba says they are ready. Khanderao says, "I wanted to hear this. You make the army ready. I will prepare a battle plan." Tukoji comes and says, "Sorry to interrupt. There is a bad news. Maharaj Surajmal has attacked Delhi." Sujaudola talks to Jahan Khan while dining. Jahan Khan says, "We should not underestimate Devi Ahilya, knowing how she fought our men in the palace." Sujaudola says, "I know. Malhar Sarkar and Khanderao were with her, but this time she will be alone with her kids. Our army will be bigger and intentions will be solid. It's time to end her." Khanderao says, "I have to leave for Delhi. I give you the responsibility of Chambal village." She asks, "How can I? I have come to Darbar after 8 years." He says, "I know. You still remember sword fighting, right? I give you this responsibility. Stop the dacoits and find the reason behind the attacks. What is their motive?" Devi Ahilya nods. He gives her the sword. She cries and takes it. He asks her to take care. She says, "You too." He leaves. She promises him that she will risk her life for Malwa's pride and prestige. Dhanaji enters the palace. Gunuji stops him. He asks, "What are you doing?" He asks, "How did you steal this? Are you not ashamed?" Dhanaji says, "I was stealing some jewelry before leaving. You should be ashamed that you got caught." Gunuji says, "Calm down. Khanderao is not in the palace. It's time to take over the palace. You have to leave from here." Dhanaji goes. Devi Ahilya asks Tukoji to increase the security at the entrance. She says, "Enemies should not enter the palace. If he enters, then he should not go out." Gunuji distracts the guards. He says, "My rights got snatched, but I did not leave my responsibility. Khanderao is not here, so I came to see the security." Guard says, "I was just obeying the command." Gunuji says, "I will check here. You go to the backyard and check." He sends the guard. Dhanaji leaves. Tukoji asks the plan for Chambal dacoits. Devi Ahilya says, "We will secure the palace first, then think of it. This palace is like our heart. If heart is not well, then the body gets sick. We were attacked before also. This time we would not underestimate the enemies. I have understood this. Enemy can enter the palace in any avatar and sit inside. We should be careful." He nods. Parvati Bai looks on and smiles.